Hello, all my friends. Lore today. I'm so glad you like the way I set up my streams, Gawain. I've had so much fun doing these, even if it's a struggle to pick songs most of the time. Hi, August. Hi, Sakari. I've been waiting to do a lore stream with Gawain for so long, particularly because of the song I'm using for today's start stream. I've double hydrated. Divinity Statue from Devil May Cry 5 is just such a C. Gawain song, I feel. But, yes, lore with Gawain today. We're gonna do it. Let's go. Let me, start the playlist proper. Boop. We always start on Innocence Glitched. Why don't we start on, Diptera Sonata? Thank you for the Prime sub! Okay, Lorma. A lot of exciting developments lately, I think. And I use that term loosely. But also, truthfully, I don't know. My blood's all funky, I've got feelings for Spirit. Life's crazy like that, right? 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 Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the one who's down bad. I literally just keep having identity crisis. Okay, I keep having an identity crisis. And then developing feelings. I didn't know I still had those. Well, that's an issue for another day. I want to go check up on Disco and Meat Shack today. And if anyone's in the neck of the woods, check in on them. I can put my weird crises on the back burner for now, I think. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can. Okay. I have to make sure sometimes I don't put the handle up. Yeah, I know. Feelings are cringe. Whatever, Abaddon. You're just jealous. This is not the way to the meat shack. It's over here. Yum. They somehow survived that. Crazy. Meat Shack seems to be looking alright. Oh, somebody bought, Bird left their shields. You have your feelings are murder and stab, your feelings are also down bad for carnation. It is a good name. It's a literal name. I don't understand what makes it so gross. How about Disco? How's Disco doing? That name, I think, is far worse. If only just because of how punny it is. Yum. Doesn't seem like anyone's been here. That's good to know. At least we're open for business. What? Okay. The person who drinks blood has no room to call the meat shack gross. Yeah, but to be fair, the person that drinks blood also got drunk off of my blood. And then proceeded to call wolf blood bland and generic. Seems Gawaine's in town. Been meaning to talk to them. Huh? Okay. Oh. They are awake.
Hello?
Hello again.
Oh. Hello, Hunter.
First time anyone's actually addressed me as my occupation since I woke up.
Titles are important, don't you think?
I suppose so.
Especially if you identify yourself with one at first blush.
Yeah, okay, you got me there.
How long did you say you've been here?
Almost 4 months, I think.
4 months. Are you still a monster hunter?
I mean, yeah. There's plenty of zombies and skeletons still around, so I don't see why I'd need to abandon my title.
That's fair.
So what makes you not a Cursebreaker anymore? You told me you were a former one when we met.
Cursebreakers come in pairs. They travel together so they catch each other on their mistakes. I don't have a whole partner anymore. And I've made a lot of mistakes. So I don't think that... And the bone paths are gone. Everything that existed before here is gone. So I'm connected neither to the roots of the Cursebreakers, nor am I truly living as I did before. Not a Cursebreaker.
Have you ever thought of... Sorry, go on.
No, you go.
I was going to say, have you ever thought about maybe making something new for yourself?
Hunter, I've thought about it so hard that I feel like my skull is splitting half the time. I've been down in the void, looking. There's so much down there. There's so much. There's knowledge that I might have killed to get my hands on before I came here.
Fascinating.
But I have no way of vetting it. And I'm fallible. I don't know how to build a tradition. I want to, but one person. I'm surprised that your own convictions have been left intact by this place.
I'm stubborn. What can I say?
Just tell me more about where do you live? Show me your...
Yeah, I can...
What have you built here?
Well,
Everything's changed so much.
I built the meat shack with a bird.
I had noticed that it was in my yard.
Oh, sorry about that.
No worries. Good neighbors and all that.
Yeah. And then there's the disco over there is also mine.
Oh, interesting.
Funny thing about these monsters, sometimes they drop fun little goodies, and if you can get a skeleton to kill a creeper, they drop discs.
Huh. You know, that seems like a neat trick. I've never tried it.
It's fun. You've been MIA since I woke up, so I'm pretty sure everything is new to you right now.
There's a quite... Haven looks quite different.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty abandoned. Well, I saw it was pretty abandoned when I woke up too, but things have been changing since me, Soleil, and the doctor woke up.
The doctor?
Hmm?
Soleil. I met Soleil.
Doctor's busy always doing who knows what, so...
A medical doctor?
Yep.
Thank the paths. At least I'm not the closest thing to that anymore. Feels almost as if I've woken up in a completely new place. I know you said that Haven was empty, felt empty before you came here, but
Well, sometimes you gotta forge something new out of the ashes of the old, so they say.
recognize it anymore. It was 4 months?
Almost 4 months. I woke up about 3
Four-
months ago and we're coming up on month 4.
4 months.
As far as I can tell, anyways, time is kind of weird here.
It is that. Well, lead on.
Sure.
I'd like to see what you've built.
I've already showed you the disco and the meat shack, but there is one other important place before we move on to my house. This big building right here. The Monster Museum. My pride and joy.
Monster Museum.
Yep. It's... Huh?
What makes a monster, Coda?
Well, besides, like, the mindless mobs that literally everyone goes out of their way to kill. People who do bad things for bad reasons. You know, people who are like, I'm gonna do this just because I can, and it's a morally bankrupt thing.
That's what makes a monster.
Yep. I've been told that I need to expand my definition, but that's what I've got right now.
Fair enough. Reminds me a bit of what Inrit would say.
Oh yeah.
Friend of mine, old friend of mine.
I'm assuming that's the other half you mentioned.
Yes.
It's technically closed right now because I gotta add a few things, but I took some knowledge and built a place to spread said knowledge.
Place of knowledge.
Yeah. I put the monsters on display, write some information about them based off of everything I know, and yeah.
The wither. The wither. Have you seen a wither here?
Not here, but I remember fighting one.
I've only heard of such creatures. You fought one.
Yep.
You?
Mm-hmm.
By yourself?
As far as I can remember.
Well, even as well protected, I suppose. Between you and Bird and whatever Sleep dreams up, whatever August dreams up.
Yeah. I've met August and Sleep. They're interesting individuals.
That's one way to put it.
Oh, this is that thing I was telling my campfire story about.
Oh. That's... Looks like it's in pain.
It does. But as far as I can tell, it was born that way.
Did you carve that?
It's a plush. I made it out of wool.
Oh, I see. It's... You know, when you were telling your story, I pictured it more human, more wraith-like, I suppose.
Yeah.
But we put our own faces on monsters.
I suppose so, yeah. Now imagine this thing, like, with you and me stacked on top of each other, just decking me in the face.
That is quite a story. Do you think they exist here?
I'm not... I haven't seen any, but it'd be interesting if they did somewhere out there.
Wait, is this... Were you in the Nether?
I haven't been to the Nether here. I don't know if the Nether exists. One of the spirits actually gave me that magma cream.
Oh. Do you have a steady supply?
No, sadly.
It's useful in alchemy, but I haven't been able to access the Nether. Luckily I came here with some Nether wart.
That's good. Uh, there's not a lot up here, but yeah. There's this thing. I wonder how a frost egg got here. But I found one.
Frost egg. Oh,
Yeah, Frost was a certain kind of demon I used to fight all the time.
demon.
Hmm?
What's a demon?
I suppose you could equate a demon to something like Lux. Something
Okay.
from you guys call it the Nether, but I call it Hell.
Oh, I see. I see. Like you mean Lux's species.
Something like Lux's species. This one in particular was like cloaked in ice and came from the coldest pits of hell.
An opposite Lux.
Yeah.
So I remember Lux talking about, well, things that actually probably should remain private.
Fair enough.
This is impressive. What are the empty stands for?
They're information I still need to add. I haven't had time.
Blaze. Vex. You're not going Vex hunting, are you?
At the moment, no.
You...
Hmm?
Forgive me if this is rude. I don't... I know I've been gone, and I don't understand the full... Well, I don't understand a lot of things. But you have to understand that Haven is different. That there are people here and things here who live and breathe and think like I do and you do, and wear the faces of things that others see as mobs.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't do to go around killing things that you think might have the shape of things that have been hostile in the past or things you don't understand.
Well, I mean, we had vampires where I'm from, and I haven't killed Angel yet. In fact, Angel and I just kind of became friends.
That's good. There was a Vex here some time ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it's gone now, but it was a friend.
Putting two and two together, you wouldn't happen to be talking about this Navin individual, would you?
Yes.
Navin's not dead.
Novin's not dead. What?
I don't know.
No. You can't just say things.
I'm not just saying things. I see their communicator act all the time, and sure, maybe it's something down in the void. But
Novin's alive.
Novin's
alive?
I don't have any evidence other than their communicator activates sometimes.
That's... Someone could have taken it and they were in the void. Have you told anyone about this? Have you told Jackdaw?
I've told Jackdaw.
Good.
I've told a handful of people.
Good. Bad. Good. I've missed a lot. The world feels different. I don't suppose...
The world didn't happen to be bleeding before, did it?
That's unfortunately been a continuous problem. Is it still bleeding?
It's still bleeding. In fact, it's looking a lot more goopy now.
You show me?
Yeah, sure. Then I'll, take you to my residence.
Thank you.
Of course.
So what are the tenets of a hunter?
We don't
What do you
exactly...
live by?
That's an interesting question, actually. I just kind of live by my own set of rules in protecting people. That's all.
Your own rules.
Yeah.
Who taught you your craft?
As far as I can remember, I'm self-taught, but I picked up a few things from my parents.
Huh. Oh. Well, this is not good.
Yeah.
Has there been any more research on it? Has August or...
August and I have both been kind of putting pieces together. I've mostly been watching it.
So I have to find August.
August is around. August was MIA for about a month, but they recently came back too. Yeah, they were just doing their whole void research thing.
Oh. Are they alright?
Yeah, they're alright. I mean, their blood's poison, but...
What? Oh, well, I sort of knew that one, but... This is much worse than it was.
We did find out that it seems to get worse every time someone dies.
Remember that it gathers around the anchors as well.
Yeah, I've seen it there.
And the anchors.
Yeah.
It's all still standing?
As far as I can tell, I haven't been since a recent development happened.
Recent development?
Let's just say... a couple people are no longer with us, but are still around.
I don't know if I can...
It's a bit of a shock to me as well, still. I'd only just met them, but, Whimsy and Oz.
I see. Oh, there's too much information in my head.
Welcome back to Haven.
I don't...
This has been my everyday since I woke up. Well, that laugh is a little concerning.
It's very upside down. The world feels different. It's like I know that I've been here before, and I recognize the things around me, but it's like the air is different. Or have you ever been someplace familiar and walked around it and just suddenly become convinced that you'd never been there before? This was where someone had come and rearranged everything while you were gone.
Not that I can recall.
I feel rather like that's happened, but nothing is actually wrong, other than the goop eating the world, and there are a manageable number of things wrong. And the information can be parsed.
Definitely a manageable number of things wrong. I don't know how manageable the blood is, but one of the issues I plan on working on very soon.
How?
Do you know about Digger Crozul?
Yes, I do. I've even spoken with the man.
Just my luck. Everyone's seen him, or spoken to him, but me. I've only ever seen him.
Why are you seeking him out? He's a bit literally poisonous.
Yeah. I was hired by Sleep to take him out.
Take him out
Yep.
permanently. Destroy his anchor.
Yeah. Haven't gotten that far yet.
Hunter, there's less than 20 of us.
There's more than 20 of us.
There's more than 20 of us. I haven't seen the census in quite some time, but this might be everybody. Has nobody told you?
Well, I've been told about the anchors and stuff, but I thought I'd just find their anchor eventually after stabbing them enough.
I see. If you kill them, there may be one less person ever, anywhere, forever.
I mean, you were talking about tenants earlier, and one of my tenants is do the peaceful method first, and if that doesn't work, take them out. And peace doesn't seem to be an option with this Crozul individual.
I see. Show me your house and
Yeah,
tell me what
yeah.
Crozul has been up to.
Well, it seems Crozul's been gathering some allies. I overheard a huge conversation between him and August.
Him in August.
Yep. As far as I can tell, August is just rolling with it for now, but not actually happy about it.
Seems in character. You won't hurt them.
Hurt August? Nah.
Good.
August and I are on pretty good terms.
What is that?
Rope!
Are you sure that it's safe?
I mean, I've climbed up this ladder well over a dozen times.
All right, Hunter.
And if you fall off, the rope ladder will save you too. Or the rope net will save you too, rather.
I see how it works in theory. I am
It works just like vines.
a bit apprehensive on
Uh,
craft. There we go.
I was going to say, if you're too nervous about the rope, there's a waterfall up too.
This is certainly an exhilarating view.
It does look very nice up here.
Oh, this is the island.
Yep, this is,
Wow.
we've converted it to a residential area.
It looks beautiful. It's so... I can see all of Haven from up here.
Yep.
Can you see the lighthouse from here?
Well, there's a quick way to the lighthouse from here.
Well, show me your house first.
Yeah. It's actually this big one right here.
Oh,
I know it's close, but you're free to come in.
it looks familiar.
Familiar?
It's like I've seen it somewhere else.
Hmm.
Maybe in a storybook or something.
It's possible.
Wh-
This is where I've been living for, months.
What are these creatures?
They're allays. Hopeful little friends.
Allays.
Mm-hmm.
Like the things in children's stories?
Yeah. You give
I've
them,
never seen it before.
you give them something to hold, they'll go look for it and bring it back to you. Only I don't
They're
want
full
these
of
guys
wonders.
getting hurt.
Fair enough.
That's Abaddon. He can speak.
Your dog?
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
It's so weird. Him being able to vocally speak is actually a recent development, but he seems to have a hard time doing it still. That or he's trying to make me look like a loon.
It's not hard.
Uh,
There it is.
Hello?
That was him.
What? What is he?
According to Lux, a demon.
Interesting.
I woke up with him and this cat named Ezekiel, who's looking after Ren right now.
Interesting. Do they have anchors?
Nope.
Are they part of you?
Well, I mean, they're my familiars, so it's possible.
Interesting. Do you know anything of... hang on, let's see if I must have misplaced it. Have you ever seen a totem of undying?
I've seen a few back in my homeworld, I think.
Do you know anything of how they work?
Well, I know they let you cheat death.
I wonder.
They're quite valuable back where I'm from, because where I'm from, death is permanent.
Me as well. Well, after seven lives. Was marked kindness compared to some, but nothing compared to the infinite chances we get here.
I suppose so. Certainly beats
Yeah,
dying.
it's making Coda soft.
Soft.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know how to use that sword?
This one?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
You've killed monsters.
Yep.
Teach me a thing or two sometime.
Oh yeah, sure. I'd love to.
I'm tired of being... I don't have anyone to look after me anymore. So it's time I start doing it myself.
That makes sense to me.
So what has Digger Crozul been up to? Where have you been looking for him?
I've been keeping an eye out all over Haven, all over the kingdom, all over the outside.
What has he been doing?
Well, heckling Bird.
Bert, are they alright?
They're alright. Got their asses handed to them by Crozul.
Is there any lasting damage? Crozul... He poisons people. There's a cumulative radioactive effect.
As far as I could tell, Bird looked alright.
I should go to them. I should see them.
Yeah. We recently were doing a little training with Amber and Ren.
Oh?
Yep. Angel was there too. We were teaching her how to use a bow.
That sounds like fun. Angel seems quite an interesting person. We've only had interacted on a handful of occasions, but I think I would consider her a friend.
We used to butt heads rather frequently, but we're on good terms now.
It's good. And where lies the kingdom?
We're in it.
Politically speaking.
Oh,
I heard there was a law day.
Yeah, we passed a whole bunch of laws. They still need to publish the laws to everybody so we know what's up, but manor, the castle rather, they keep calling it a manor, is right there.
Much the same.
We're getting
How
ready.
is Lux?
Lux is alright.
Settling into his crown?
Yep.
And sleep.
Sleep is, as far as I can glean from what everybody's told me, the same as ever.
Have you met him yet?
I've had a handful of conversations with him.
He's an interesting man. Skeleton.
That's one way to put it.
You think Crozul is a monster? Would Crozul be your definition of a monster?
I would definitely think Crozul falls in line with what I would call a monster. I mean, manipulative, assaulting, no real rhyme or reason for it, as far as I can tell. He mentioned something about revenge.
There's a rhyme and reason for most people's actions, even if they're cruel. Is there any other monsters on the server? Save the mobs.
Save the mobs? Well, before Angel and I recently made amends, I would have said her, but I don't think she's
Angel.
a monster. Well, yeah, I mean, she's a vampire. But I guess can't judge every book off of its cover.
No. No, I learned that too when I came here. Very harshly. Though worse for other people than for me. Anyone else? Any other monsters you've found, Hunter?
As far as I can tell, here, not really, besides the mobs.
If you found a monster, what would you do?
My first step would kind of be give them a good look over. I always research the enemy before I hunt it, and if I can glean any reason enough that deems them worth killing, that's when I move on to killing.
What makes something worth killing? Are you the sole judger of that? The arbiter?
I don't necessarily think I'm the only one making the decisions. I mean, I do take a lot of advice from Ezekiel and Abaddon.
Interesting. And you came here with this profession.
Yep.
You brought it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter,
Yeah.
I would suggest, I know I'm a stranger to you, more or less, but I came here with some very, very clear convictions.
Mm-hmm.
And each and every one of them was broken in a way that was painful and resulted in everyone being worse off for it. So I would check your assumptions. I would act with great care when it came to taking action by yourself. Because this world is different.
Yeah, Sleep said that this is a place of, leaving the past behind.
Yet Sleep hired you to kill Crozul.
I mean, Crozul's proven to be a bit of a danger. And by a bit, I mean a huge one.
It's true.
Regularly mugging Sylph. Attacking...
Sylph?
Yeah, Sylph.
How are they doing?
Doing alright. They've been acting a little strange, but alright otherwise.
They're such a good kid.
Regularly mugging Sylph. Apparently they assaulted Angel a while back.
It's not good.
Recently they attacked August. Which was when I overheard their conversation.
Makes sense.
And who knows who else?
I don't think it's wrong to... I mean, my one and only interaction with Crozul was him killing me repeatedly as I argued for the argued for him to not kill someone else.
I see.
But, Hunter, there might be 20 plus people in the whole world left. Destroying an anchor would destroy 1/20th of everyone ever. I don't know how to... I think every effort should be made to make some kind of amends, find some kind of accord. Because there's not many of us, I think. I don't know if there's anyone else or if we'll ever find a way out.
When I met more of the spirits besides Flower Goblin, I made a promise.
Spirits?
Oh, yeah, there are aspects of Haven.
Oh, continue.
I made a promise that I would protect Haven at any cost.
Any cost.
And I understand not a lot of us know what happened to our world, or if our world is still out there or not. You're certain that your world is gone, but what about everyone else's?
I don't know.
If there is nothing for us to go back to, I have to fight like hell to protect the one that we have. And if somebody's going to pose a great enough threat to the world we live in now, then I have to do what I need to do to make sure the deaths stop.
You're the bulwark against violence. Protector.
Sometimes you gotta take an eye for an eye. But only ever as a last resort. That's how I feel.
Do you know anything about enchantment, about enchanted weapons?
I know I'm insanely good at it for some reason.
Take a look at this.
Sure.
This is so stupid.
I was waiting for you to drop it. I'm like...
Which button in Minecraft gives an object? I'm ruining the moment so hard.
Press Q.
Thank you. There we go.
Alright.
Take a look at this.
Red's axe. What a fascinating axe. Normally you can't put fire aspect on an axe.
Red was very good at what they did. Their whole purpose was to stand against the dark. Against the things that... spaces that hurt people. And the creeping corruption that existed in those spaces. And they reached and reached and reached and reached. And then they died. Horribly. And half the time I hear them, they're telling me that they were wrong.
About?
Many things, but reaching so far without consideration. I admire your strength, but it worries me. I know that's not a very courteous thing to say at first meeting, second meeting.
I wouldn't be too worried about me.
Fair enough.
Sure, I might be reckless sometimes, but I've got a lot of good eyes out on me. Abaddon, Zeke, everyone here I've sworn to protect.
Fair enough. I would like to learn a thing or two from you. I should return to my I should return to the waypoint. I have a lot of cleaning to do. It's very dusty.
Sure.
But
anytime.
It was good to make your acquaintance.
It's good to make yours as well.
Hunter Coda.
Former Cursebreaker Gawain.
I'll see you around.
You as well. And Sleepwood's telling me they're such a dork. I mean, yeah, I don't see what makes them any less worth meeting. In fact, kind of glad I met them. Definitely
Kind of a wimp.
What do you mean I'm a wimp? Or are you talking about... Oh, Gawain? I mean... I'm sure I was a wimp once. I'm sure you were as well. I mean... You're still a dog, oh mighty powerful demon.
I'm not trying to convince you to spare the biggest killer here.
Oh, not a chance in hell. Who knows? Maybe my charm will be enough to get him to calm down, but worst comes to worst. I'm gonna...
They gave me off the ropes.
I'm gonna go check on Zeke real quick. I do this every single time. Keep thinking I can make it to Ren's from behind Sylphs. Now. Hello, Zeke. What do you think about everything that's happening?
Hello there. It's, interesting, let's call it.
Did you just speak?
Don't kill long enough.
My apologies.
Okay, so I guess my theory was right. I guess the more I found out, the...
Are you doing alright there, Coda?
I don't know if I'm doing alright. I have a talking cat and a talking dog, one of the dog being a demon, and my blood made a vampire drunk.
Probably not good. However, you seem to be handling everything well enough.
I gotta keep my sanity intact somehow. Don't ask me how I'm doing it.
I commend you for finding at least something to work off of.
Thanks.
I just don't think you should go nuts.
I don't think that'll be the correct decision.
You'd be the funny one, though.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
I think it would be funny depending on the situation.
No. No.
You're losing the argument, Cat.
I am not.
I also said depending on the situation.
I still think finding a healthy coping mechanism would be a lot more beneficial than just relying on the situation to give you a coping mechanism.
I mean, I've been hanging out with the spirits more often. That's helped a lot.
Yes. And it is helping, and that is good. Finding a good support system is a very good thing for you.
Yeah. I know you're not a fan of the whole killing thing, but what if it does have to come down to killing Crozul?
I suppose that if there is no choice, however, I would rather it not come to the point where there is no choice.
Naturally, I'm certainly going to try peace first, and if it doesn't work, well then it doesn't work.
I believe that you can find a way to reason with him.
I did with the vampire.
Exactly, and look at how well that turned out.
It's true.
Yeah, maybe you can play the throwing up game at each other and you'll be best friends.
I don't want to think about what would happen if I throw up. I mean, my fucking blood is wine to a vampire. I can jump again in midair. I don't know what else I can do. You two can speak.
There's no way you're that special. Your throw up's gross.
Yeah, probably.
Well, seeing as Abaddon has no faith in you, or perhaps the faith put into the wrong thing for you, I believe that you can find a way to be disciplinary in this situation.
I'll certainly try.
I'm just saying, leave the politics to the fake king. You know what you're good at.
Yeah, and I'm good at talking and killing. And cooking, apparently. And enchanting. And freaking out about every little thing around me.
Coping mechanisms, Coda. Coping mechanisms. They will help you.
Yeah.
I am glad that I finally got a chance to speak with you. Really, speak with you.
Kind of relieved you can speak. Now I look less crazy. Granted, no one else has heard you speak yet. It's just me and Abaddon.
Yes, well, Abaddon is Abaddon. But I trust you, Coda.
Thanks, Zeke.
Of course.
For what it's worth, I do too.
Oh, wow.
It's about the nicest thing you've ever said.
You only get one.
Something about this interaction feels very familiar. Think I'm gonna actually go to the coping mechanism and call it a day. So I guess that's enough of the semantics. What do you guys think about, Gawain? You think Sleep was right and that Gawain's a bit of a dork not worth meeting? Fair enough.
They've got history.
I guess they do.
More than either one of them wants to talk about.
Fair enough. Interesting they want to learn. I mean, it's a start. Everyone's got to start somewhere. They
Sometimes a first start is all you need.
Yeah. I mean, they lost something very important to them. They're on their own, so I don't think that would do them any good. I'm not truly on my own. I've got you guys. For better or for worse.
You're better off with us here.
I mean, I suppose so. I don't know how I'm supposed to take care of myself during a 9-month nap.
Exactly. You wouldn't make it a day without us.
Says the guy who only provided the lights.
I can certainly help out with this. Seeing as somebody else will not.
There's a first for everything. Maybe Abaddon will be more helpful going forward.
Look, you only need one bridge. I wasn't going to build a bridge that was already being built.
I suppose that's true.
The lights weren't exactly easy to get.
Yeah, where did you get those souls, by the way? They feel miserable when I look at them.
Take a guess.
I'm guessing former kills, probably.
I have to get him somewhere.
Good point. I think it's time to call it a day. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Incarnation's not here.
Jealous. And that was lore. Shoutouts to Gawain for doing lore with me. Shoutouts to Mouse and Cribber for voicing Abaddon and Ezekiel. The Zeke voice is so damn good. And yeah.
Limpress at you.
Yeah, that was so good. Thank
That
you
was
for
so
having
good.
me
It was so
on.
Of course.
good!
I had so much fun. That was so good.
I'm so excited.
Same.
You did great!
I got to run around taking screenshots of you in Spectator the whole time.
That was so fun. I love the one that you put in live vlogging. It's such a good screenshot. I'm my little guy.
It's your little guy.
Little guy, he's got an axe.
It's a little scrimblow.
Scrimble, Bimbo.
It's so good.
Grimby Bimby.
Scrimby Bimpy.
Scrimby
Grimby
Bimby.
Bimby Squinky Poo.
Scrimby Bimpy Squinky Poo. And so they shall be known.
I am looking forward to training Gawain with Bird as soon as Bird can be alive.
Me too. I asked you to do it because I don't know anything about PvP in Minecraft in real life. So
I don't know anything about it either. I'm surprised I came in second.
Listen,
Bird
you
needs
have
to be
the
here.
advantage of knowing slightly more than most of us,
That
The
is true.
fact is, there's only like I think 3 or 4 people in Haven, maybe 5 or 6 that can do PvP at all.
Yeah, Bird has like tried to teach me a little bit. I'm a bad learner, but they do know what they're up to. They know they're really good at it.
Yeah, we got Bird, Ember, Stars. They can all kill us pretty handily.
Literally, the only things I really know about PvP is aim for where they're going, not where they are, and crits matter.
Ooh.
I just snipe them before they do anything.
Assassination.
I'm good with a bow. That's all I'm good at.
I just made my character a helpless pacifist, so you don't feel bad and not fight me.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how
me
well that
too.
worked out for you.
Fist bump. Except for
You just get killed every 5 seconds.
Listen, I took a little bit of inspiration from Gawain, a little bit of inspiration from August. I was like, I'll die a lot, but you'll slowly feel guilty about it. Not in the way you feel guilty about August, but definitely in a way.
I appreciate that. I feel it to be true. I feel like you're gonna devastate me in 1 to 3 months. More so.
But yes, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed what you saw and you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, share, favorite, subscribe, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitch if you aren't already. Follow these lovely individuals as well. They're so good, and they deserve the attention.
Mwah.
Hydrate. Everybody hydrate or dihydrate.
Oh, I'm a slurp.
Short.
Get that slurp, bitch.
And yeah. Until next time, ladies, gentlemen, and all matter of species between, peace out.